Once upon a time in a quaint village, nestled at the edge of a mystical forest, there lived a cheerful young girl known as Little Red Riding Hood. She was called this because she always wore a beautiful red cape that her grandmother had lovingly sewn for her. Little Red Riding Hood was known for her kind heart and adventurous spirit. One sunny morning, Little Red's mother called her and said, "Sweetheart, your grandmother isn't feeling very well. Could you please take this basket of goodies to her cottage in the forest? And remember, do not stray from the path." Little Red Riding Hood nodded eagerly, always loving an excuse to visit her sweet grandma. With a wave goodbye, she took the basket full of delicious treats and set off down the path leading into the dense forest. The tall trees swayed gently as she skipped along, humming a happy tune. The woods were filled with the chatter of birds and the rustle of little creatures. Little Red Riding Hood was careful to stay on the path, but soon she spotted vibrant wildflowers just beyond the trail. "Oh, Grandma will love these," she thought, and off she went, picking a few as she strayed into the woods. Suddenly, she came across a handsome wolf, with a silky grey coat and bright intelligent eyes. "Good day, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf in a friendly voice. "Where are you headed on this fine day?" "I'm visiting my grandmother. She's not feeling well, and I'm bringing her this basket," Little Red replied. The wolf seemed harmless and even charming, but deep in his eyes was a twinkle of mischief. "I know a path that gets you to your grandma's much faster. Would you like me to show you?" he asked slyly. Still naive but polite, Little Red thought for a moment and said, "Thank you, but I must stay on this one." The wolf nodded, though inwardly he was disappointed she didn't take his shortcut, which was a much trickier and longer road. As Little Red continued, the wolf dashed off ahead and reached Grandma's cottage first. He knocked on the door, disguising his voice to sound like Little Red. Grandma, feeling under the weather, was resting in bed when she heard the voice. Thinking it was her granddaughter, she called weakly, "Push the door, darling. It's open." The wolf entered, ready to carry out his cunning plan. However, Grandma was no ordinary elderly woman. She had been the village protector, wise and spry despite her age, and could sense when things were not right. With a clever glint in her eye, she exclaimed, "Oh, dear wolf. Thank you for visiting. I've just finished making some delicious carrot stew. Would you like some?" The wolf, planning something entirely different, was taken aback. He didn't expect such a warm welcome. Sure, I've never been offered a stew before," he stammered. As they sat to eat the stew, a delightful aroma filled the cottage. Grandma chatted cheerfully, keeping a sharp eye on the wolf. Meanwhile, Little Red Riding Hood arrived, surprised to find the wolf and her grandmother sharing a meal. "What's going on here?" she asked, eyes wide with curiosity. Grandma smiled. "This lovely wolf was just about to help us finish this stew. Would you care to join us, dear?" Little Red giggled at the odd sight, and they all enjoyed the meal together. The wolf, feeling warmth and kindness he never knew existed, had a change of heart. Instead of following his usual trickery, he realized the value of friendship and honesty. The end. Please subscribe our channel.